Kaepernick just woke to worst present today on his birthday. This is the best thing ever. Every week that Colin Kaepernick's phone doesn't ring with a multi-million-dollar offer to come play football, the third-string quarterback's ego, that's even bigger than his hair, keeps getting savagely chipped away at. Kaepernick has tried all summer to lure a sucker into signing him, as he continues to push his ridiculous sob story about his unemployment being due to the NFL being some sort of racist organization against blacks. After 2 months of playing left seat cushion on his living room couch and likely drowning his sorrows in a bag of Cheetos, the final death blow to both Kaepernick's ego and career has just come from an unlikely source. That's just in time for his birthday, which is today. After getting the royal snubbed from dozens of teams during the preseason, Kaepernick was holding out hope that the Jacksonville Jaguars would finally offer him a job to come play on their team. But the Jacksonville Jaguars decided to sign Blake Bortles as their new quarterback instead, who doesn't even possess the skills necessary to throw a frisbee into a lake if he was standing on the shoreline. Kaepernick's hopes to finally get signed to a team were again renewed this week after learning that the Houston Texans had lost their quarterback Deshaun Watson to a season-ending injury after Watson tore his right ACL. But to add insult to injury, the Houston Texans decided to pick an experienced quarterback to fill Watson's place on the team, leaving Kaepernick unemployed yet again, and livid to boot. ClutchPoints.com has more on winner Colin Kaepernick's most recent devastating disappointment, with Houston Texans rookie quarterback Deshaun Watson going down with a torn ACL. It was another opportunity for an NFL team to sign the controversial and still unemployed Colin Kaepernick. However, it was another opportunity missed as the Texans signed Matt McGloin instead. There had been a report that Texans owner Bob McNair had signed off on giving Cap a workout, but according to Pro Football Talk's Mike Florio, that report was inaccurate. Not only would getting Cap to fill in for Watson potentially help McNair from a PR perspective, it would also make a lot of sense for his team in a purely football perspective given Cap's mobility, as well as the fact that he's a much more accomplished starting quarterback than McGloin. However, McNair's apparent refusal to hand Kaepernick a workout is a pretty clear sign the Texans are not willing to break the apparent collusion among NFL owners and finally give Cap another job in the league. With the National Football League hitting its midway point, while a number of quarterbacks have been lost for the year due to injury, it is objectively stunning that a gunslinger with Cap's resume remains unemployed. Despite Kaepernick possessing more skills on the football field than McGloin, Houston Texans owner Bob McNair simply doesn't want a winner on his team. McNair has expressed his displeasure with these ongoing protests, and in a recent meeting, according to ESPN the magazine, said that it's time for these kneeling players to stop calling the shots. During a discussion about players negotiating over their rights to protests, he stated, "We can't have the inmates running the prison." After 9 months of being unemployed, it looks like Kaepernick's prospects to continue his football career are rapidly drying up. No one seems a bit interested in transforming their football team into a political circus, which is exactly what would happen if Kaepernick found a new team. 2 days ago, Kaepernick's lawyer, Mark Garagos, said that he expects Kaepernick to find a team in the next 10 days, but so far, things aren't looking too well. "I think, within the next 10 days, somebody will sign him," Garagos said. CBS Sports reported, Garagos did the interview with Kerala on October 31, which means under his timeline, he's expecting Kaepernick to get signed by November 10th. The quarterback has been a free agent since opting out of his contract in San Francisco back in March. However, it's not like Kaepernick had a choice. 49ers general manager John Lynch had said that the team was going to cut him if he didn't opt out. What an incredible snub by the Houston Texans to give Kaepernick on his birthday. Share this story if you're happy that this whining, American-hating oppressed millionaire is still unemployed.